Hey guys, GNC here, and today I'm talking about Renai Boukun, or Love Tyrant, as it's called in English. But just like another show that I'm watching, well, two other shows that I'm currently watching so far this season, because this season seems to be my season. I've actually read the manga on this series, and honestly, the episode covered a lot more than I thought it would, just because, anime. I didn't think they'd go into, they go into Yuzu being made part of their couple, which is stupid, because couple, it's, you can't have a couple with like 4 people in it. That's I don't think that works. But anyway. Oh my goodness. This episode had me rolling. And it's probably because I haven't read the first chapter in forever. And I'm certain that the anime will not go long enough to cover up to where it is right now. So anyway, this will be fun. And this episode proved it. My goodness. Because I thought, I don't know how this is going to translate to being animated, but goodness. I think I might have laughed more with this than I did when I've read it. Because you have certain things that you can't do in a manga here. At one point in the episode, freaking Akane was standing on the roof, looking all menacing, and Guri had a boombox playing music. Oh, she was playing music to go with her because she said she was a villain. I was like, no. Oh, that was awesome. It's little touches like that that make watching things animated so good. Anyway, the story is basically the tale of Seiji and Guri, because here's the thing, the other characters are in it, but the main focus seems to be between those two. Like, they say, you're destined to be together if you're both written in here and such. But personally, since I started reading the manga, and goodness, that was a long time ago, I believe that somewhere down the line they're just going to end up with just it being 2 people, and it's going to be him and Guri. That's what I'm just assuming. I don't know. Anyway, she comes to his house because she accidentally wrote his name. How jacked up is that? You get involved in crap because someone accidentally writes your name. And like, oh well, I was trying to write someone else's name and I screwed up. First off, that makes you an idiot. Second, I just wouldn't care. Oh my goodness. Which he was, at the beginning, he was like, yeah, I don't care, that's how I felt, But he decided to go on ahead and help and stuff, but whatever. Another thing that they had in here that was animated that you can't get in the manga is the way that Akane's breasts were just bouncing. That was odd. Like, it had the oh my god setting of Dead or Alive on those things. They were just going. It was actually funny. Like, usually you would think that would be something more interesting and sexual, but it was just hilarious. Also, for some odd reason, when they pulled down her shorts, her thighs were really dark for some reason. That was really weird compared to the rest of her skin. Like, everything else is all extra pale and it's just dark down there. Speaking of dark, her personality is dark as well. Haha, see what I did there? Because she's a yandere. Oh, goodness. I don't know what I'd do in this situation. I mean, that'd be irritating. I'm like, hey, you can't die, but you can be stabbed over and over and over and over, and you're gonna feel it. That'd be depressing. Goodness, I'd have to dip on that one. I couldn't deal with that. Sorry. Could you deal with that? Constant stabbing. I know there's somebody that's gonna be like, yeah, I'd let it go. I mean, she was hot. That's the simp in you. Kill the simp in you. Do not let it survive. Quench your thirst. Get a Gatorade. But anyway, all of this leads to freaking Akane's name being written in the kiss note. Just gonna ignore that one, the kiss note, instead of a death note. That's one of the reasons why I never thought this would get animated, because they were calling that the kiss note, and I figured they'd have some issues with that, but no, apparently not. So yeah, you get Akane joining, and then they extremely fastly rush Yuzu into the group. Like, I honestly thought that this whole episode would probably just cover Akane stuff, and then at the very end we'd see Yuzu, and then the next episode would start with her. But it didn't happen. They just went right into it. Goodness. And in the end, you know, she ended up being a part of their couple as well. Still don't understand how it's called a couple, but she ended up being a part of the couple. And she accidentally kissed Seiji. She tripped over a rock. This stuff is just hilarious animated. Oh my goodness. It's the only problem I have is that, you know, when you're reading a manga, it's usually black and white, and when they colored it, I personally don't like the colors that they chose for the hair. But, you know, when I first saw a picture of them saying they were animating it, I looked at it, and then I looked back over like the covers for the manga, and their hair is that color in the manga, but frick, it's annoying to see, because I don't like weird hair colors, or rather, they just don't match the people. But that's whatever. I can deal with that. Anyway, that's the end for this. As far as you know, what I think this episode would be, it's definitely a 5 for me. That was well, 4.5, because, you know, hair. Anyway, I'm out. Tell me what you guys think. Peace and have a great day.